Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. A freilich and Chanukah, beautiful Chanukah. And this week we have Parshas Miketz. I want to speak today about, not Miketz, but about Chodesh Teves. We had Rosh Chodesh on Wednesday, and we are beginning the month of Teves. Now, when it comes to the month of Cheshvan, Mar Cheshvan, we understand Mar Cheshvan is a month where there's nothing really going on. Teves is not that way. Teves, of course, we have Asar b'Teves, but that's not a happy day. And the first few days of Teves, we bleed Chanukah from Chodesh Kislev into Chodesh Teves. So there are special days in Teves, but fundamentally Teves is that month, what I'll call the month of dead winter. It's the month where the nights are their longest in our calendar. Those who have the seasonal disorder syndrome where people get depressed, Teves is that month where there's not that much going on. Once we pass the days of Hanukkah, all we have is Asar b'Teves, a fast day, a sad day, and it is essentially a dark kind of month. What exactly is the message of Teves? How are we supposed to take Teves? How are we supposed to grow from the month of Teves? So the Chatzir Shasfarim point out that the name Teves, a Babylonian name, but perhaps is associated with the idea of Hatavas Haneros. When it comes to the menorah, the first avoda that the Kohen had in the Beis HaMikdash every single morning was he had to clean out the menorah of the ash that was in the menorah. By cleaning out the ash, then the menorah became fit and prepared then he could light it. Once you get rid of all the shmutz, now you can light it. And perhaps that mitzvah hatavas haneros, getting rid of the embers, the ash, in order to now go ahead and relight, that is the idea of hatavas haneros, and that's the avod of the Kohen Gadol, to take that process. Teves is dead winter. We're in the middle of the winter in the secular count, December, January. The days are cold, the nights are long, and it's a time where there's a notion of hibernation. The animals are hibernating, but hibernation seems like a static time, a time where there's nothing happening, there's nothing going on. We're looking forward to springtime, looking forward to the rejuvenation, the warmer weather. But perhaps that's exactly the message of Teves. Teves is a time where it looks like nothing's going on. But if you're paying attention to the calendar, a month ahead is Shvat. Shvat already, we start to see the blossomings. And the blossomings leads to Adar, which is also months of redemption. And it all really starts in the kind of subtle, dormant period of Teves. Teves, you don't see that much going on. Yeah, we'll have the lingering light of Hanukkah we bring from Kislev into Teves. But Teves, things are happening, but they're not so visible. They're happening underground. The earth is being re-nurtured, replenished. Its nutrients are being replenished by the waters, by the snow, by the rain. We don't see too much, but there's a lot going on underneath the surface. And in a certain sense, it's what happens in Chodesh Teves that brings out the Geula, the growth of Shvat and the Geula of Adar and Nisan. And perhaps that's the avoda, is to get a little more internal. Go dig deep. Go under the surface in this month. See, Klal Yisrael, we know, is going through a lot of tough times. We've gone through a lot of tough times the past 2 months. It's been very, very challenging, but we're also seeing a tremendous hisorus, a tremendous rejuvenation. And under the surface, there's a lot of really, really positive things that are going on. We all know that. We all see it. The achdus, the chesed, the people coming together, working together in this common mission of building the Geula. And that's what Teves is all about. And that's what we should be thinking about in this month. Our personal lives, our family lives, our community lives, our national lives. And to go ahead and use this month of seeming darkness. It's not dark. It's a time of work, of internal type of work. And you do that internal work. You hatavas haneros. You get rid of the ash. You get rid of the schmutz. You get rid of the dirt. And in order to build for the future, in order to fertilize the coming of the Geula, Bez Hashem, we should take that message and bring it home in a very, very real way. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh and a Chodesh Tov.